Paris is home to some of the world's greatest landmarks, but few have seen this. A 300-year-old library with celestial domes, secret archives, and museum treasures older than civilization itself. Ancient artifacts, breathtaking reading rooms, and cutting-edge interactive displays, all waiting inside Richelieu. Stay with us, because what you're about to see is nothing short of extraordinary. In the heart of Paris lies a sanctuary of knowledge and beauty, where history and innovation intertwine. This is the Salle Labrouste, a 19th century masterpiece that redefined the art of library architecture. Beneath the 9 radiant domes, light dances across painted panels, illuminating a space where ideas come to life. Slender cast iron columns rise like centaurs, their intricate designs a tribute to the genius of Henry Labrouste. Here every detail tells a story of art, knowledge, and a timeless dedication to the pursuit of learning. Welcome to Salle Labrouste, a place reserved for scholars, researchers, and the fortunate few. But Labrouste's vision didn't stop there. Decades later, his legacy inspired an even greater masterpiece, the Salle Ovale, a symphony of curves and light. This oval-shaped marvel is a celebration of neoclassical elegance, where every detail whispers of refinement. The soaring glass ceiling bathes the room in natural light, framed by intricate arches and circular windows that elevate its timeless beauty. The heating vents are elegantly designed into the base of the bookshelves, allowing warm air to circulate naturally throughout the room. Encircling the room are shelves that hold centuries of knowledge, wrapped in an atmosphere that invites discovery and inspiration. Within these walls, centuries of knowledge are reborn in the digital age. Fragile manuscripts and rare books, once locked away, now come to life at your fingertips. Every page, every detail, preserved and illuminated, waiting to be explored in stunning clarity. The Salle Ovale is a sanctuary of knowledge, encyclopedia filled with discovery, histories that span centuries, theater and literature that shape cultures, and architectural work that builds civilizations. Every shelf holds a world waiting to be explored. Above the Salle Ovale, names of great cities are etched into the ceiling. Athens, Rome, Paris, London. These are not just places, they are foundations of human knowledge. Each name a tribute to the thinkers, architects, and storytellers who shaped our world, a reminder that wisdom knows no borders, and that every great idea is part of a larger, timeless conversation. For a light-hearted moment, step into the world of the stage with our costume de sun, where history and performance collide. With a touch, intricate fabrics, dazzling embroidery, and theatrical masterpieces come to life. Try on the costumes of legends, explore the artistry behind every stitch, and see the stage through the eyes of those who once wore them. Here the past is not just remembered, it's worn. Salle Ovale, the pinnacle of design, the heart of Parisian heritage, and a testament to Labrouste's genius. Leaving the grand Salle Ovale, the atmosphere shifts. The towering bookshelves fade, replaced by a corridor bathed in natural light. Each step takes you deeper into a world of art. The Galerie Mazarin is a breathtaking masterpiece of Baroque art where history and mythology come to life. Commissioned by Cardinal Mazarin and completed in 1647, the ceiling is framed by golden stucco designs, adding richness and elegance. The window arches, decorated with golden shells, feature stunning frescoes, bringing even more depth to this space. At the center, a powerful scene unfolds. Jupiter, the king of God, striking down giants in a dramatic battle. Surrounding it are legendary stories from Ovid's Metamorphoses, Apollo and Daphne, the Judgment of Paris, the Abduction of Ellen, and the Great Fire of Troy. This gallery is more than a passage, it's a place where art, history, and mythology blend into an unforgettable experience. In the heart of Galerie Mazarin, the throne of Dagobert stands as a relic of royal power, crafted in bronze and believed to date back to the 7th century. It's linked to King Dagobert I of the Merovingian dynasty. With its intricate carvings and clawed feet, this throne was once more than a seat. It was a symbol of royal monarchy, used in royal ceremonies for centuries. Now preserved in the BnF, it remains a timeless echo of France's royal past. 5 treasures whisper tales of power, faith, and artistry. The Trésor de la Sainte-Chapelle is a relic of kings and saints. The Great Cameo of France is a Roman masterpiece, immortalizing the might of emperors. The Gospel books, where sacred texts meet visions of divine prophecy, and a cantor staff, leading voices in sacred songs. History is preserved, legends waiting to be rediscovered. The Charlemagne chess set, carved from ivory, is a masterpiece of 11th century artistry, blending Islamic, Byzantine, and Western influences. More than a game, it symbolized power and strategy, played by rulers shaping history. The Globe Celeste by Vincenzo Coronelli is a masterpiece of the heavens, commissioned by Louis XIV. The celestial sphere maps the stars in breathtaking detail, blending science, mythology, and royal ambition into a timeless vision of the cosmos. The armillary sphere is a celestial map in motion. Rings of brass or gold trace the heavens, charting the path of stars and planets as once imagined by ancient scholars, a symbol of knowledge, power, and humanity's eternal quest to unlock the secrets of the cosmos. Carved in ivory, crafted for power, the consular dips are echoes of a vanished empire, symbols of prestige that once marked the rise of Rome's elite, gifted to celebrate power and influence. The intricate carvings tell stories of imperial might, political ambition, and artistic mastery, etched in ivory, then preserved in time. A medieval epic, illuminated in gold, the Passages de Outremer captures the glory, faith, and battles of the Crusades, a timeless relic of chivalry, history, and legend. Found in 1830 by a farmer in Normandy, a lost treasure emerged from Earth, an offering to Mercury, hidden for centuries, over 25 kilograms of pure silver, masterfully crafted in the 1st to 3rd century, featuring statues, goblets, wheels, and ornate drinking sets. The Barthélemy treasure, a dazzling relic of the ancient world, has been a jewel of the cabinet de Médailles since 1830. From the depths of time, silver plates tell their tales. Hercules and the Nemean lion, locked in an eternal struggle. Achilles, the warrior of legend, a majestic lion, fierce and untamed. And Venus and Adonis, bound by fate and tragedy. Myth and mastery immortalized in silver, a true treasure of the ancient world. From the grandeur of the Renaissance to the elegance of the 20th century, jewels and engraved stones whisper tales of power, beauty, and artistry. Cameos of emperors, intaglios of legends, and goldwork fit for royalty. Each a fragment of history, preserved in brilliance at the BnF. In the Cabinet de Médailles, two extraordinary medal cabinets showcase the artistry of their time, both adorned with intricate inlays, one with buhl marquetry, blending brass and turquoise shell, the other with coromandel lacquer panels, rich in exotic detail. These cabinets are not just functional, they're masterpieces, merging craftsmanship and elegance to protect France's most prized medals. The fabled sword of Bobadil is the symbol of a fallen kingdom. Ancient silver coins, once held by warriors and rulers, telling stories of empires. And the gold stature of Vercingetorix, a relic of defiance against Rome. Each piece a fragment of history waiting to be rediscovered. Echoes of the ancient world, funerary urns honoring the departed, crater vases capturing last farewells, offerings to the afterlife, a glimpse into the rituals, grief, and myth forever preserved in painted terracotta. Hercules, immortalized in clay and stone, his childhood, his battles, his triumphs, from a fragile figurine to a colossal head, from fiery duels to mythic chariots, each piece a fragment of a legend, echoing through time. Echoes of divinity and power cast in bronze and stone. Athena stands in battle stance. Hermes carries the ram, while Apollo and Artemis guard the sacred flame. Coins of emperors tell tales of sacrifice and grand games. Each artifact a whisper from antiquity, frozen in time. Hidden behind the grand halls of BnF, a lesser-known chamber awaits, Salle Barthelemy, a grand passage between worlds where time stands still. Its walls have witnessed centuries of history, leading to the legendary Cabinet de Médailles, where king's treasures and ancient wonders reside. Step inside and uncover a forgotten sanctuary of art, power, and mystery. From the battlefields of Sevastopol to the halls of the Louvre, these medals capture moments of power, ambition, and empire. Crafted by Alexis Joseph de Polius, they honor Napoleon III's legacy. But among them lies a far older treasure, the legendary Eucratidion, a golden relic from an ancient Greco-Bactrian king. Each piece a fragment of history, preserved in metal for eternity. Echoes of power and prestige cast in bronze and silver, these exquisite medals, sculpted by the master engravers, immortalize the grandeur of Louis XIV's France, from royal births to battlefield victories, from architectural visions to the rise of academies. Each piece is a testament to a legacy written in metal, where history and artistry become one. Step into Louis XV's room, where elegance and history intertwine. Gilded wood paneling, delicate carvings, and masterful craftsmanship evoke the grandeur of the 18th century. A space once reserved for intellect and prestige, now it stands as a testament to the opulence of Rococo era, where every detail whispers of a time when art, beauty, and knowledge reigned supreme. The Vivienne Garden is a unique space dedicated to the plants that have shaped the history of writing, featuring species like papyrus, paper mulberry, and rice paper plants. It highlights the deep connection between nature and the materials used for books and manuscripts. The garden is a living extension of the BnF, linking its vast collections to but the very plants that made them possible.